When it comes to gymnastics meets, the floor rotation is arguably the most entertaining to watch. Every year, the Florida gymnasts perform new floor routines that dazzle and excite the crowd. And the mastermind behind those routines is Florida's volunteer coach and choreographer, Jeremy Miranda. As most would imagine, creating a new floor routine for each gymnast is not something that happens overnight. It can actually take up to a few weeks to finish the routine from start to finish. And the first step in the process is picking out the music.
We try to figure out what the personality of the athlete is. We try and figure out, what energy they want to project, how they're going to perform. If they're a bubbly personality, we want to have something that's really outgoing and shows them off. If they're more quiet, laid back, we want something maybe more serious, dramatic.
Once the music has been approved by the gymnasts and coaches, the choreography process begins. Jeremy brings his own ideas to the table, but he also relies on each girl to decide how she wants to move throughout her routine.
And I try to make sure it's very collaborative. I never come in with a concept and say, this is what you're going to learn, because what works on my body is not necessarily going to work on the athlete's body. So we work together and try and formulate what's going to be the best package.
He choreographs routines to what we're capable of. I mean, you're not gonna see someone go out there with a floor routine and you're like, who made that up? I mean, he really adapts the floor routine to your personality, to what you're capable of dance-wise, because not everyone is the best dancer in the world. So he does a really good job of making the floor routine look as good as it can with the dancing that you're able to do.
The most important part of creating a floor routine is making sure it fits the personality of the gymnast, something that Jeremy does very well.
It's really important to have a floor routine that goes with your personality, because then it's easy to show it off. You're not even really showing it off, you're just being yourself. If you don't have a floor routine that doesn't fit, it's really hard. So he does a really good job of fitting each floor routine with each person in particular.
It's awesome to have him do that so that he doesn't change us completely. It's always important to have a little bit of you in every routine, and Jeremy does a great job of incorporating you in every routine.
I think I try to empower the athlete to find their voice in their movement. I think a lot of the girls come from a club atmosphere where they're told exactly what to do, and they have no say in what their movement style is or what even their music choice is. And so here we're trying to really teach the athletes about their gymnastics, to give them ownership of their gymnastics and their sport and what they want to leave out on the floor.
This year, the Florida floor routines are full of power, sass, and fun. Each routine energizes the crowd and gets them loud and on their feet.
I just like to have a variant in the lineup. I like to have something a little more classical, more elegant, longer lines. Then you've got somebody who can just really move and shake like a Sloan. And then you've got something more, hip-hoppy kind of dance with Kennedy. So I think just having a variant lineup is the most exciting thing for me.
This year my floor routine is very different. I was a little nervous about it when I first heard the music, because it's a little bit faster than what I'm used to, but he choreographed it perfectly. It's sassy, it's fun, it's got a little bit of edginess to it, which I think kind of describes me perfectly, and I can have fun with it.
It fits my personality to the T. They did a great job this year. It's fun, spunky, sassy, so I think it really goes with who I am.
And then there's the classic Gator chomp in every Florida routine. Fans may not be able to find it right away, but it's always there.
The chomp is a tradition. They've done it ever since the get-go here at the University of Florida.
The Gator chomp is what everyone loves.
That's the best part. That's the whole reason I chose Florida, was for the Gator chomp, seriously.
The Gator chomp is like the definition of the school. It's like our thing to do. So to be able to do that in competition was amazing.
It's something that sets us apart from every other team.
The whole crowd does it with you and your teammates by your side, and you always get a great picture, so it's awesome.
When the crowd does the chomp with you, it's an awesome feeling.
With the combination of the chomp, music, dance, and tumbling, Jeremy Miranda continues to impress Gator Nation year after year with his outstanding floor routines that are jam-packed with energy and personality. For Gator Zone, I'm Shelby Granath.